The biggest problem with young people here in Alexandra, we're lacking inspiration. What is it like to become a man? What's the character of a man supposed to be like? I am Lebogang Seboni. I'm a mentor. I'm mentoring mostly youth. My main focus in young boys is detecting whether they've got issues whereby they link with gender-based violence from home. I used to witness violence to the point of I started telling myself that it's a norm. My mother and father, when they started this thing of them fighting in the house, of whereby they're busy beating up each other, back then, it seemed like a norm. It seemed like that's what a man is supposed to do. If a woman disagrees with you, you slap them. So Alexandra is a place of whereby people come in from different provinces, all on common goal. They're looking for employment to better their lives, their families and all that. So we are near the richest square mile in Africa. We are only separated by one main road, of which is the old Pretoria main road. To this side you get Alexandra with your shacks, it's dull, dusty and all that. To the other side you start seeing that here there's life. Here is where a human being can live. In my growing up, that's when I started to realize, no, there's wrong, there's right. I made a promise to myself that the younger men growing up in Alex, they don't have to go through what I went through. So what we do, basically, we talk with men in a session of a dialogue. So specifically what we're getting this nowadays is that, guys, how do we deal with HIV? The woman comes home, she's from the clinic, she found out that she's positive. She comes in, she tells this, tries to share with the men that, look, I'm from the clinic, I found out that we are on this level. So the best thing that you can do is to go back with me at the clinic. What's gonna happen there mostly commonly, the guy will beat the woman. But in the back of that guy's mind again, he knows very well that there's something called HIV. My focus mainly is on the youth. I do dialogues with the youth on gender-based violence, and also I add a lot nowadays on HIV, on how they can protect themselves from a younger age, what are the methods that they can use before getting into sexual intercourse, being sexually active.
When people are not healthy, they become anger, they become emotion. And when they go to the house, they are fighting. Because we're growing up watching our fathers beating our mother, we think that is normal. We need to change and focus on men and change the social behavior in terms of men's health also. Men were neglected, they didn't want to go to clinic, they don't even have information about the HIV and AIDS. There's no safe space for men to talk about their issues. So it's where I started to access this office, and then we distributing condom to men so that they can get access, because before those services of health services was not reaching this area.
You are not going to win the battle or the fight against HIV at a clinic level. At the policy level, you win it in the community. HIV budget worldwide should go into communities, because this is where infections are happening. This is where young children are born with HIV. Some are getting infected post-birth, and this is happening in the communities. You need to strengthen community structures. Community implementation of HIV response is what we need now. The majority of people here listens to Alex FM, where they have talk shows on weekly basis with experts, and so people phone in on the radio station, ask questions.
At the radio station, one thing that we like informing people about is that we've got a hot number that's on gender-based violence. And then coming on the side of HIV, we like telling people that, look guys, it's up to you to get tested, know your status, so that you can know how to move forward.
The improvement in the retention of men on treatment. We've seen that data, the numbers are increasing. We've seen the reduction on new HIV infections, but we know that there's still a lot that needs to be done. But this is a little contribution that the Men's Forum is doing.
Going to school, I used to come across like literally dead bodies. I'm not talking about one dead body or one dead person, no. That picture is stuck with me on the head to the point of that you can't even shake it off. I mean, like it's whereby it's something that you get stuck with for life. What's stuck in my mind now, trying to make about the difference in the very same township that I was born, battered and raised in. Self-love, it all starts with you. Love yourself, do things that resonates with you within before you can go and say to the other person, I love you. Have you said that to yourself? Have you said that to yourself? Have you said that to yourself?